Go.
Hey guys,
Hey.
back again with the Vampire Diaries. This is season 7, episode 15. I would for you. So last episode we left off. Stefan, he ended up going. Well, I won't say it was a Vampire Diaries, but it was the originals. He ended up getting the mark covered up, so it's not gone, but he could hide it or something like that. So she will be able to track him for the rest of, for eternity or whatever.
Freya on the original, she showed him how to do it.
Yeah.
So hopefully he can recreate that, and there you go.
And someone who tells us this, because again, this is why I'm kind of frustrated with this season, because I don't think the Huntress is all that scary and everything, but she keeps throwing the little knives. Okay, so if the knife gets put inside you, is that it? Is that done? Then the mark goes away? Because if that be the case, because she does throw that knife a lot at the people she's aiming at, can't he just take the knife, stab himself with it, and then Bonnie can just take him out of it like they did earlier in the season?
Well, remember, to get out of it, it's not just Bonnie taking you out. You have to like work your way through a puzzle to get out. And it's like very detrimental to your like mind. I think to get out, and
I just feel like I would be more scared for Stefan if we didn't have that halfway through the season where he already got stabbed by the knife. So if he gets stabbed by it again, I mean, he knows how to get out of it.
You're saying things that would make this easy.
Yeah,
but this is not easy because they want to make it complicated.
Yeah.
So just go with it.
I was telling Grace too, where I kind of feel like this series probably should have ended at the end of season 5 or 6. Because right now I don't get this right here. But hopefully I have faith that maybe it'll get a little bit better. If you got what else happened? Oh, Enzo. Enzo is like the leader, or he's inherited from this big family that's made this other secret.
The Armory,
Armory,
I think it's what it's called, and he met supposedly a relative of his, but I mean,
I call bullshit on that.
They could also lie, but then can't they take like a blood test, a DNA test, just to prove it that they are a family?
I don't know. I will say this though: the biggest question I have with that, or the thing I think is kind of bullshit, is this is a secret covenant or whatever the hell. They didn't know about the Augustine thing, that he's locked up for 60, 70 years, something like that. I feel like if he's a founder of this person, if he's like the founder, they wouldn't know that he's in there. So that's why I kind of call bullshit on, because they've been looking for him.
It's not like they have a brain of a supercomputer. They don't know everything.
Babe, the reason why I call bullshit is because, I shit you not, they just said what you just said. They know everything.
They know everything?
Yes, they know everything about supernaturals. They know everything about how
they don't know everything. They're not like freaking...
That's why I said I would give them a pass if they didn't say that. If they didn't know, we know everything about every supernatural thing. So, like... so anyway, this is Stop Into It, guys. If you just get the full reaction, you know what to do. Check out the Patreon and let's Stop Into It. New Orleans.
Today.
Oh yeah, because she got stabbed and left there.
What do you want?
Just looking for a bite.
Oh, this is someone else.
You're a vampire.
And you're a lich.
Oh?
Shouldn't he be turning all gray? Time.
He's got a thick jacket on. I can't see exactly where his heart is.
Outerwear? That's your excuse?
You gonna stand there and brag all day, or you gonna load him in the truck?
Uh-oh.
Touch it and die.
Touch it and die! Who talks like that?
Actually, why don't you die anyway?
Oh!
Which means you owe me one. You ever heard of a vampire named Stefan Salvatore?
She's probably pissed off because she can't find him.
What I was expecting.
Well, That was the last of Freya's herbs, which means it's only a matter of time before they wear off and Raina contract them.
Good thing we're on our way to get more.
Are we? Because it sure feels like we're on our way to the world's largest waste of time.
We have to take back.
Why couldn't Freya give you a big gallon of it?
Oh, like a Costco card. You know, Costco.
Yeah, like she should give you a big old Costco size.
Yeah.
What is this place?
Well, according to Freya, all the herbs witches use are stored here, just in case something happens to them.
All of them. Particular how it looks like.
And why is that?
Because witches are very fond of their herbs.
What, did she give you a little graph?
Yeah.
Enzo's been calling me nonstop. Probably to apologize for yesterday. I bet if I go back to the armory, I can find out more info. What the hell?
Put him on Do Not Disturb, or put him on the block list.
You almost fell in that. This means you will stay out of this bond. No one needs to get hurt from me. I can handle Raina.
Tell me everything you know about Stefan Salvatore, or I'll send you to hell for eternity.
Barking up the wrong vampire there, sister. Stefan's antisocial. Not many friends. Actually, no friends at all.
Seems foolish of you to come back here.
I know, right? To be honest, I'm not that brave. I did have a shockingly effective ally tell me that you were here.
Yeah.
But she's not dead. Right?
Get rid of this thing.
Why would they use a fucking bat? Oh my god, people are so stupid in this show.
You know where I can get us.
I mean, did he butcher her up?
Oh yeah, they did. Okay, they did it by plan. What I said, cut her ass up in pieces.
There you go, little pieces.
She did Dexter. Oh man, light her ass on fire.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
You're telling me you can chop someone up in little pieces in bags and they will magically...
Well, throw her ass to the bottom of the ocean so she can't do that.
I can't relax and sit my time while you're out hunting my brother. And every time I kill you, you just phoenix back to life. It's a deal.
Why don't you just let me kill your brother, then you can do whatever the hell you want.
Why you and I have to put our heads together and come up with a plan B.
You want me to go against my very nature because he's your family. Funny thing is, family's the very reason this is my nature. My father envisioned a world without vampires. I will not rest until I see his vision through.
You should go after the originals.
I think I found it. Or where it used to be.
Lovely. I did that.
Oh, great. We're made.
Oh,
Night, night.
oh, it's sleep.
Here I am. Fair warning. If you try to disable my magic again, you'll wish I only cut off your hand.
I see Damon's obscenity is rubbing off on you.
You must be Bonnie Bennett. I'm Alex St. John. Welcome to the Armory. I'm sorry for Enzo's behavior yesterday. He wasn't following proper protocol. Raina Cruz is a common enemy. We should be working together to fight her.
But you don't want to fight her. You want her captured.
As to victims, her lineage, the spell used to create her.
Oh, that
Most
probably come in
importantly,
handy.
we lost another one? Did you know about this? Why wasn't I told?
It must have just happened.
They have all of the remains of the people that made Raina Cruz. She has the spell,
I take it from her
and
subtle
the
shift
people
of
that did
attitude
the spell to
Every
make
time
Oh,
her.
okay.
dies, one of the bodies decay.
So to kill her
Yeah.
is to get rid of those bodies.
Yeah, I figured that's what the
Fundamental person. Maybe you haven't found the right person.
I don't need a vampire matchmaker. But thanks.
Well, I mean, have you ever even tried? Has there ever been a Mr. Hunter? Oh. There has been. Never mind.
Oh.
Looks like I don't have to pretend I care.
Oh, every time she dies, they start.
Yeah, that's not fair
um,
because she had like.
You're fine.
No, because every time Raina dies, she comes back stronger.
Except for that last one, right? She'll be stronger when she's dead for good. Why do we even want her alive?
I don't worry about that. I worry about this.
This is the spell those shamans used to create her.
And
Just read it. The shamans didn't want her going to her eternal rest with any unfinished business, so they added an extra addendum.
if Raina dies, so does anyone she's marked.
Oh, Stefan.
Stefan has one of those scars, doesn't he?
Where's Raina?
In a moderately shallow grave. You know, I got tired of digging, but
She did the trick.
You have to dig her up. The wounds from her sword link her to her victims if Raina dies. One last time. So does Stefan.
Hey, we'll go out there and dig her up.
Fortunately, there is no war. That herb is rare for a reason. It has strong anti-magic and therefore anti-witch properties.
So this good vampire, does he feed on people too? Does he kill them?
Stefan... I mean, not right now, but
It's complicated. How much you hate vampires and what they did to your town.
I do.
And yet you just helped one of them take
Yeah,
down
that's
a
why I
vampire
like
killing
kind of
machine.
wishy-washy with bad this season, because like you can't have
That
it both
doesn't sound
ways.
complicated.
Penny?
I wonder how much of it you went through because you never took a real stand.
Well, he did though.
Some point,
He is trying to take a stand.
stop
Yeah, but
seeing
he's
the vampire's
also,
fault
like,
that the town is
helping
this.
Stefan and them. I
And
kind of
start
feel like
seeing
if
yours.
he hates the vampires, so just hate them. Don't try to help them. He didn't even die that way. She didn't even bury her that deep.
I know being on the run seems awful, but it could be fun.
I can see why they got to each other, because he's been so much time with Rick and he's been so much time with Valerie.
I think she wants to spend time with the kids.
Yeah.
Stefan,
Figure it out once this Huntress thing is over.
yes, we will.
Backup? I need backup right now.
I'm sorry, Stefan, I gotta run.
I get it.
I love you.
I love you too.
Yeah, you can tell they're drifting apart.
Yeah.
She's staying, isn't she?
It's not.
It's not their
There's
fault,
no.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's just
yeah.
life.
Like it.
Yeah, we can see he ends up with Valerie.
Maybe
And
something
he's
else.
gonna end up with...
what's wrong with me?
Oh, Raina's dying.
What's happening?
So she has one more life. Shit. Oh, she absorbed it.
Oh, okay. And now she's really strong. Remember, the more that die, the more times she dies, she gets stronger.
Want to talk about Mr. Huntress now? Turns out I'm very interested in this.
Now he's going with the planet.
Well, what do you know? Vampire human affairs are my specialty.
They're mine too. They don't work out in the long run, considering I staked him. Don't say I never offered you anything. All you've done by saving my life is gotten yourself killed. Don't worry, I don't miss.
Oh, oh, it's that armory people.
Neither do they.
Raina is officially in captivity. Recall telling you to let her go.
Well, I thought we needed her help with Raina.
Yes. Raina was the first priority. Bonnie Bennett is a close second.
Red.
She's taken care of.
Yeah, she's taken care of.
Yeah.
What, so you didn't kill her?
I did, a number of times. Turns out that she dies for good. Never know what that scar on your chest does as well.
So we can't kill her.
No. But the good news is the armory has her and they're not going to let her escape.
Except for that time they did.
Look,
Caroline's staying in Dallas. With Rick and the kids.
sorry to hear that, bro. I saw that coming.
Yeah.
So we have to figure out another way to get rid of her. But we need to get rid of this scar. What is this?
We both know these last few months have been impossible for me. I've been walking a tightrope, falling off constantly. I'm not a good brother when I'm not with Elena, and when I'm not a good brother, people get hurt.
So he's gonna run away. If there's even a fraction of you that cares about me, your brother, your family, and you will not walk out that door.
Damon.
Save a good bottle of that bourbon for me, brother. We're gonna need to sort all this out in about 60 years.
He's
We've had the best time, Matt. This won't take long. I
Oh,
don't want to
no.
have to kick you out of here, but I will. I've been thinking a lot about that lately.
Oh no.
About my place in this town. My home. Weird. Humans will always be at their mercy. Whatever they had a chance against you.
Okay.
That stops today. Excuse me? Vampires need to leave Mystic Falls. For good. All of you. This is footage from the grill today. Of Damon doing some very not human things to Elena. I got footage of you too. Hundreds of hours in the town surveillance system. Are you threatening me? Yeah. I am. This is about our home. Which has been destroyed.
I get what he's saying, but you know, yeah, he's doing it. Yeah, I never much would rather do this.
For the truth. I'm telling Stefan that the world is a better place without Elena and Damon. That it was best for everyone that I was gone. I'm sure he'll see through that. There's no point.
I wonder what makes her hate Stefan. Is she upset because he leaves?
I don't know.
That'd be the case. He's just protecting you.
Enzo told me that you asked him for Elena's coffin. He told me what you were planning. I didn't believe him. Kate's until Elena wakes up, I'll never see him again. He'd never do that. Are we friends?
Of course, Bonnie. We don't
Yeah,
have to
do it. Yeah,
try and kill each other anymore.
No, I'm not doing that.
I get why he did tell Bonnie, to be honest.
I know why you wanted to do this in a letter.
Because he won't be able to do it.
So you could desiccate in peace, imagining whatever reaction you wanted. I am not okay with this decision. I'm not okay with you choosing yourself. And I'm not okay with never seeing you. This hurts me. This hurts. And as you desiccate, and as you feel the pangs of hunger, as the blood drains from your body, that's what I want you to remember, that you hurt me.
Listen.
To say goodbye.
I mean, I see why David didn't do it because he said she could have changed his mind or something like that, you know. And he's determined to do this.
Okay.
So time.
Oh, this is a time
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think they're going 3 years now.
We go.
3 years later, okay, so this is back in the beginning of this.
So I think now
We gotta go.
Why?
The score opened up this morning.
Brain's not gonna stop till you're dead.
I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. I feel like there should be champagne or something.
Yeah, you finally got me.
You were safe. In the wind. You played it smart. Then you got dumb on me. What happened? I took someone that you love. Damon and Caroline. Guess that makes 2 people. Just out of curiosity, which one of them brought you here? Her or him? Or there is a plan B.
What?
But I know how you feel about making choices. Believe it or not, I don't actually want to kill you, Stefan.
That doesn't make any sense.
Just take my word for it. I know you don't deserve that mark, but somebody else does. me to transfer it to somebody a little bit more deserving. You should have been Damon all along. You know this as well as I do.
You want to pit us against each other. Except it wasn't her idea.
Oh, it was his.
Oh.
It was mine.
But I thought he wanted to wake up with Elena.
I guess he changed his mind.
Okay. Okay, so I want to talk about Matt first. And when he was talking to Stefan in his living room and he was saying, this is my home and blah, blah, blah. Well, can't Stefan say, well, this is my home too?
Yeah.
Like, he's, if there's anyone that you would want to, like, I don't know, Matt's like the last person. Okay. Like, when he, like, tries to, like, threaten you, Matt's the last person I'm going to be afraid of.
Yeah, I can
But,
see how
anywho,
yeah.
so, I mean, Stefan, you can tell, he just wants to have a good life. He is trying his hardest, and I feel like Matt, if anything, he should try to get rid of the bad vampires that are in this town, not Stefan. Like,
yeah.
I know he's done some bad things, but you can tell he's trying. That's, I mean, to me, that's better than someone who...
What is bad, so they're all bad, sort of situation, you know? Like, Caroline, she's not bad. Yes, she did some crazy shit when her emotions were off, but for the most part, she don't go around killing people. She's really good. So what's your excuse between her, you know?
Also, but his logic of him saying, it's my home, well, you know, well, it's his home too, so I don't know. So you both live there, so whatever. And also, I want to talk about when they were going through at the end, they were going through that little montage of all those
past events.
Yeah, in the beginning of all the episodes, they have those future glimpses, but I don't understand why, because I kind of felt like Caroline understood. So I don't know why she's mad at Stefan.
Yeah, that's why I was a little.
Is she mad because he left?
Yeah.
Because I think that he left because he tried to save them, you know, from Reina. I mean.
Yeah. It's just the writing was on the wall too. You're spending all the time around the baby. You're spending all the time around Rick. Things are gonna happen. And the same thing happened with Stefan and Valerie. They were on the run together, so of course they're gonna have feelings for each other. So I think what she's, I don't know, I just don't get why she's upset. I feel like she should know. If anything, she's probably upset because he didn't say goodbye to her or some shit like that.
Maybe. You know, there is a thing called when you overwrite and you have too many things. Like, they plotted so many things, and I felt like it didn't all pay off for me personally. So I feel like they need to simplify. Does that make sense?
Well, I think that's the problem with the show too. Yeah, you're right. They do have a lot of like, oh, well, you can't do this because that happens. So there's a lot of like remembering a lot of shit. You know, it's like, oh yeah, of course that can't happen. You know, cause and effect sort of thing. You know, so
like I can't, even when I think about like the past seasons, I can't, you know, like remember all the stuff because there's so much shit. And I think that's why I do like originals better, because I feel like it's not all over the place.
Well,
the originals is about family, and the
I would
Vampire
say-
Diaries is about friends who come together, who kind of assemble a family. But the originals is a family, you know, and I feel like that's why I kind of lean more towards originals, you know, compared to these seasons, the last season.
I would argue to say the originals kind of have the same problem too, where there is a lot of lore you have to know. Like, there's a lot of stuff, you know. Yeah.
But it's less confusing than this. I feel like.
Yeah. Because everything I said, like earlier, like, oh, well, can you just kill her ass? Oh, of course you can't kill her because they had to write this thing in just so you can keep it along. Like, oh, we can't kill her because she's tied to stuff. Like, a fucking course. You know? So I see what you're talking about. It's like there is always, you know, ways to make it harder.
Yeah,
you know?
I do know in the beginning of the originals, I think we were confused too on a lot of stuff, but then we got the hang of it.
Yeah.
You know, now we're on, what season are we on right now? Three. So I felt like, like we finally got the hang of like all, I felt, you know, but.
I think my favorite vampire show is still True Blood because I think it's very, very simple. There's no.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think True
There's
Blood
also
is,
lots of stakes.
Yeah.
You know, it gets everyone excited about it, you know?
I do feel. That's why I always compared Vampire Diaries to True Blood. I feel like it was more of a PG version of True Blood. They had the exact same situations too, like Sookie Stackhouse is more like Elena Gilbert, you know? But I think Sookie never wanted to be a vampire, and I feel like she had her own little powers, and one would think she was special, and Elena was a doppelganger, you know? So in the earlier seasons, I kind of compared those two shows together, you know? But I think True Blood did go a little too long, too. I didn't like the ending for that series, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, not to say we hate bashing on this show. I do like this show. It's just, sometimes I feel like it's just too much. Anyway.
Yeah, I just hope it.
But
I wish that I want a more simplified.
But looking for the good things, I am very happy that they're done with the past stuff. Now we're in the future, the present. Well, I guess 3 years to the future now.
Yeah.
So we're done with the what led up. I guess the rest of the series, the rest of the season is going to be focusing 3 years.
Now with 3 years from now, that's what's happening now.
Which I'm excited for.
I'm glad they're done with that because I feel like they took too long.
Started building it up.
They built it up so much that I'm tired of it. Yeah. They should. Anywho, so we're up to date. Yeah. We're good. So let's go from there. I guess.
If you give the full reaction, check out the Patreon. And sorry for the pitching that we just did. And we'll see you guys next week. Hey, no, no, no.